kids. I'm Johnny, and this is Eric.
Hey, Somos kids.
Hey, yeah, this is Somos kids. What's up with you?
My dad he's angry at me right now, and man, I feel like I just messed up, you know?
Why? What happened?
Well, Johnny, I forgot to throw away the trash on trash day.
Oh.
Man, he's really, really upset at me though.
You know, I'm sure to forgive you, right?
Yeah, but I don't know. The way he sounded just seemed like he was really disappointed, and I don't want to disappoint.
Okay, well, there is a story in the Bible that maybe can help you out with this situation.
Yeah, well, yeah, maybe there is, Johnny. Maybe there's hope. I mean, there's always good stuff in the Bible.
Yes.
Yeah, so what's the story, Johnny?
So, last week, we met this guy named Abram.
Right.
God blessed him and he blessed others.
Yeah.
Awesome guy. Later, God made a promise to Abram that he would be the father of many people and many nations.
Wow.
And changed his name to Abraham.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But it wasn't happening. He hadn't had one kid for so long.
What? That makes no sense.
It was crazy. And then finally, he and his wife one day had their child named Isaac. Finally.
God,
Yeah. And they loved him because this was their child. After wanting a child for so many years, this was their child.
It was finally happening for him. He finally got his first son.
Yeah, exactly. But there's one thing that's really important to God. It's listening to him and obeying him.
Okay.
And so God asked Abraham to take Isaac up to a mountain and to sacrifice him and offer him up to God.
What?
Crazy.
Why would God even ask for that? It was his only son. And God said that he was going to give him a land of many people.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Crazy story. And Abraham he took Isaac, he took everything he would need, and they started going to the mountain.
He started listening to him?
He was listening to God.
What? That makes no sense.
And they finally got there, and honestly, he did everything. Isaac was tied down, he was getting ready to do it.
What?
But in the last moment, because God loved him so much and knew how important Isaac was to him, he saw Abraham was actually still willing to do it even though, and he loved him so much that the last second he said, wait, don't do it. Here's a ram you can use instead.
Wow, God just came up in the last second? Whoa. God shows love's there.
Yeah, that's God showing love and God showing compassion. Because he loves us so much that he has compassion on us when we do the right things, when he knows what we care about and what we want and what we like. He has compassion and sometimes blesses us with those things. He has compassion when we mess up and forgives us. So for Abraham, compassion looked like, I'm not actually going to let this happen to your son.
Wow, God had so much compassion for Abraham. And Abraham listened to God the whole time. Wow, that's so awesome.
Yeah, and if God had compassion on Abraham, well, first of all, we know God can have compassion on you. So we know God's not mad at you.
Oh, that's right.
And maybe your dad's not that mad either.
You're right. I guess if God has compassion for Abraham, God must have compassion for me. And if God has compassion for me, then God might have compassion for my dad to forgive me.
Yeah, maybe he might move your dad's heart to forgive you. And I'm sure your dad would forgive you, But with a little help and compassion from God helping, I think it can go a long way.
Yeah, I think you're right, Johnny. I think I need to talk to my dad.
I think that's a good idea. But before you do that, we need to get to our memory verse.
Oh, that's right.
It's in Galatians 6:10. Let us do good to everyone, and especially to those who are of the household of faith. Such a good verse.
Yes, it is. Now, let's repeat it again. It's in Galatians 6:10. Let us do good to everyone, especially those of the household of faith.
Yes, let us do good to everyone. And just like God showed compassion to us, we should do good to everyone and show compassion to them. Such a great verse. Love that so much.
Yes. Now, I think, Johnny, this is a perfect time to pray. Have 30 seconds of prayer.
Yes, let's pray and thank God for always showing us compassion. 30 seconds starts now. Amen.
Amen, amen.
Great prayers. And remember, God always gives you compassion, and you can always show other people compassion too.
Yeah, that's right. Well, Johnny, I would love to sit and chat some more, but I better head home and go talk to my dad.
Okay, well,
All right.
We'll see you next week, Somos Kids.
Bye.
Bye.